Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
In a satisfactory or adequate manner. She'll do okay on her own. Give sanction to. An endorsement. Being satisfactory or in satisfactory condition. Things are okay. In a satisfactory or adequate manner. Held up all right under pressure. An expression of agreement normally occurring at the beginning of a sentence. Being satisfactory or in satisfactory condition. The passengers were shaken up but are all right. Without doubt, used to reinforce an assertion. It's expensive all right. In a satisfactory or adequate manner. An expression of agreement normally occurring at the beginning of a sentence. Without doubt, used to reinforce an assertion. Non-standard usage. In a satisfactory or adequate manner. Give sanction to. An endorsement. Being satisfactory or in satisfactory condition. Give sanction to. I approve of his educational policies. Judge to be right or commendable. Think well of. Official permission or approval. Give sanction to. Formal and explicit approval. A mechanism of social control for enforcing a society's standards. Give authority or permission to. Give religious sanction to, such as through on oath. The act of final authorization. It had the sanction of the Church. An endorsement. A state in south-central United States. An expression of agreement normally occurring at the beginning of a sentence. Being satisfactory or in satisfactory condition. Things are okay. An endorsement. An endorsement. Great coolness and composure under strain. Keep your cool. Marked by calm self-control, especially in trying circumstances, unemotional. Play it cool. Make cool or cooler. Lose heat. The air cooled considerably after the thunderstorm. Lose intensity. His enthusiasm cooled considerably. Being satisfactory or in satisfactory condition. Fashionable and attractive at the time, often skilled or socially adept. He's a cool dude. Inducing the impression of coolness, used especially of greens and blues and violets when referring to color. Cool greens and blues and violets. Neither warm nor very cold, giving relief from heat. A cool autumn day. Psychologically cool and unenthusiastic, unfriendly or unresponsive or showing dislike. Relations were cool and polite. The quality of being at a refreshingly low temperature. The cool of early morning. Used of a quantity or amount, especially of money, for emphasis. A cool $1,000,000. Money extracted as a penalty. An expression of agreement normally occurring at the beginning of a sentence. Issue a ticket or a fine to as a penalty. I was fined for parking on the wrong side of the street. In a delicate manner. finely shaped features. Being satisfactory or in satisfactory condition. Everything's fine. Characterized by elegance or refinement or accomplishment. Fine wine. Free from impurities, having a high or specified degree of purity. Gold 21 carats fine. Minutely precise, especially in differences in meaning. A fine distinction. Of textures that are smooth to the touch or substances consisting of relatively small particles. Wood with a fine grain. Thin in thickness or diameter. A fine film of oil. Being satisfactory or in satisfactory condition. Meeting requirements. The step makes a satisfactory seat. Giving satisfaction. Satisfactory living conditions. Become clear. The sky cleared after the storm. Accurately stated or described. Free of restrictions or qualifications. A clear winner. Make free from confusion or ambiguity. Make clear. Pass by, over, or under without making contact. The balloon cleared the treetops. Grant authorization or clearance for. Affording free passage or view. A clear view. Yield as a net profit. Make as a net profit. The company cleared $1 million. A clear or unobstructed space or expanse of land or water. Easily deciphered. Earn on some commercial or business transaction. Earn as salary or wages. He clears $5,000 each month. Settle, as of a debt. Clear a debt. Go unchallenged. Be approved. The bill cleared the House. Especially of a title, free from any encumbrance or limitation that presents a question of fact or law. I have clear title to this property. Pronounce not guilty of criminal charges. The suspect was cleared of the murder charges. Freed from any question of guilt. Was now clear of the charge of cowardice. In an easily perceptible manner. Could be seen clearly under the microscope. Characterized by ease and quickness in perceiving. Clear mind. Of sound or color, free from anything that dulls or dims. Clear laughter like a waterfall. Clear and distinct to the senses, easily perceptible. As clear as a whistle. Free, the throat, by making a rasping sound. Rid of obstructions. Completely. Read the book clear to the end. Allowing light to pass through. Clear water. Characterized by freedom from troubling thoughts, especially guilt. A clear conscience. Clear from impurities, blemishes, pollution, etc. Clear the water before it can be drunk. Clear of charges or deductions. A clear profit. Free from clouds or mist or haze. On a clear day. Free from confusion or doubt. A complex problem requiring a clear head. Free from contact or proximity or connection. We were clear of the danger. Free from flaw or blemish or impurity. A clear, perfect diamond. Free from payment of customs duties, as of a shipment. Go away or disappear. The fog cleared in the afternoon. Make a way or path by removing objects. Make clear, bright, light, or translucent. The water had to be cleared through filtering. Pass an inspection or receive authorization. Clear customs. Readily apparent to the mind. A clear and present danger. Remove. Clear the leaves from the lawn. Remove people from a building. Clear the patrons from the theater after the bomb threat. Remove the occupants of. Rid of instructions or data. Clear a memory buffer. Sell. We cleared a lot of the old model cars. The state of being free of suspicion. Investigation showed that he was in the clear. Be debited and credited to the proper bank accounts. The check will clear within 2 business days. Give or delegate power or authority to. Grant authorization or clearance for. Give or delegate power or authority to. She authorized her assistant to sign the papers. Grant authorization or clearance for. The rock star never authorized this slanderous biography. Move past. A black limousine passed by when she looked out the window. Eliminate from the body. Grant authorization or clearance for. A usually brief attempt. Success in satisfying a test or requirement. His future depended on his passing that test. Come to pass. Of advancing the ball by throwing it. A team with a good passing attack. Pass from physical life and lose all bodily attributes and functions necessary to sustain life. A document indicating permission to do something without restrictions. The media representatives had special passes. Cause to pass. She passed around the plates. Be superior or better than some standard. Transmit information. Pass along the good news. Go unchallenged. Be approved. Pass over, across, or through. Place into the hands or custody of. Sports. The act of throwing the ball to another member of your team. The pass was fumbled. Pass into a specified state or condition. Make laws, bills, etc. or bring into effect by legislation. They passed the amendment. A difficult juncture. A pretty pass. Stretch out over a distance, space, time, or scope. Run or extend between 2 points or beyond a certain point. A permit to enter or leave a military installation. He had to show his pass in order to get out. Pass by. A bad or difficult situation or state of affairs. Travel past. The sports car passed all the trucks. Disappear gradually. The pain eventually passed off. American football. A play that involves one player throwing the ball to a teammate. The coach sent in a passing play on 3rd and long. Baseball. An advance to first base by a batter who receives 4 balls. The location in a range of mountains of a geological formation that is lower than the surrounding peaks. We got through the pass before it started to snow. An automatic advance to the next round in a tournament without playing an opponent. Go successfully through a test or a selection process. She passed the New Jersey bar exam and can practice law now. Be inherited by. Use up a period of time in a specific way. Any authorization to pass or go somewhere. The pass to visit had a strict time limit. Accept or judge as acceptable. The teacher passed the student although he was weak. A complimentary ticket. The star got passes for his family. A flight or run by an aircraft over a target. The plane turned to make a second pass. Allow to go without comment or censure. The insult passed as if unnoticed. Go across or through. We passed the point where the police car had parked. Military, a written leave of absence. He had a pass for 3 days. One complete cycle of operations, as by a computer. It was not possible to complete the computation in a single pass. Throw, a ball, to another player. Smith passed. Transfer to another, of rights or property. Our house passed under his official control. Stand behind and guarantee the quality, accuracy, or condition of. The dealer warrants all the cars he sells. Formal and explicit approval. A written assurance that some product or service will be provided or will meet certain specifications. A type of security issued by a corporation, usually together with a bond or preferred stock, that gives the holder the right to purchase a certain amount of common stock at a stated price. As a sweetener, they offered warrants along with the fixed income securities. A writ from a court commanding police to perform specified acts. Provide adequate grounds to justify a certain course of action. The emergency does not warrant all of us buying guns. The appearance conveyed by a person's face. A pleasant countenance. The human face, kisser, and smiler, and mug, are informal terms for face, and fizz is British. Formal and explicit approval. Consent to, give permission. A signature that validates something. A speech seconding a motion. The act of endorsing. Formal and explicit approval. A promotional statement, as found on the dust jackets of books. A signature that validates something. The cashier would not cash the check without an endorsement. A speech seconding a motion. The act of endorsing. A star athlete can make a lot of money from endorsements. Formal and explicit approval. A Democrat usually gets the union's endorsement. A promotional statement, as found on the dust jackets of books. Formal and explicit approval. Strengthen or make more firm. The witnesses confirmed the victim's account. Establish or strengthen as with new evidence or facts. His story confirmed my doubts. Administer the rite of confirmation to. The children were confirmed in their mother's faith. Make more firm. Support a person for a position. The Senate confirmed the president's candidate for Secretary of Defense. Give support or one's approval to. Endorse a new project. Guarantee as meeting a certain standard. Sign as evidence of legal transfer. Endorse checks. Be behind. Approve of. Give support or one's approval to. Guarantee as meeting a certain standard. Sign as evidence of legal transfer. Be behind. Approve of. A support that you can lean against while sitting. The back of the dental chair was adjustable. Give support or one's approval to. I can't back this plan. Establish as valid or genuine. Can you back up your claims? The side that goes last or is not normally seen. He wrote the date on the back of the photograph. The protective covering on the front, back, and spine of a book. The series of vertebrae forming the axis of the skeleton and protecting the spinal cord. The fall broke his back. The posterior part of a human, or animal, body from the neck to the end of the spine. His back was nicely tanned. In or to or toward a pastime. Set the clocks back an hour. Place a bet on. Which horse are you backing? Be behind. Approve of. I backed Kennedy in 1960. Located at or near the back of an animal. Back, or hind, legs. The part of something that is furthest from the normal viewer. He stood at the back of the stage. At or to or toward the back or rear. He moved back. American football. The position of a player on a football team who is stationed behind the line of scrimmage. Be in back of. My garage backs their yard. Cause to travel backward. Back the car into the parking spot. Football. A person who plays in the backfield. Of an earlier date. Back issues of the magazine. Related to or located at the back. The backyard. Shift to a counterclockwise direction. The wind backed. Strengthen by providing with a back or backing. Support financial backing for. Back this enterprise. The part of a garment that covers the back of your body. They pinned a "kick me" sign on his back. Travel backward. Back into the driveway. Be behind. Approve of. Be behind. Approve of. Financial resources provided to make some project possible. The foundation provided support for the experiment. Argue or speak in defense of. She supported the motion to strike. Put up with something or somebody unpleasant. A military operation, often involving new supplies of men and materiel, to strengthen a military force or aid in the performance of its mission. They called for artillery support. Be the physical support of, carry the weight of. He supported me with one hand while I balanced on the beam. Adopt as a belief. The financial means whereby one lives. He applied to the state for support. A musical part, vocal or instrumental, that supports or provides background for other musical parts. The act of bearing the weight of or strengthening. He leaned against the wall for support. Be a regular customer or client of. Documentary validation. The strongest support for this view is the work of Jones. Establish or strengthen as with new evidence or facts. The evidence supports the defendant. Be behind. Approve of. Support with evidence or authority or make more certain or confirm. Give moral or psychological support, aid, or courage to. She supported him during the illness. Aiding the cause or policy or interests of. The president no longer has the support of his own party. Any device that bears the weight of another thing. There was no place to attach supports for a shelf. Play a subordinate role to another performer. Olivier supported Gielgud beautifully in the second act. Something providing immaterial assistance to a person or cause or interest. The policy found little public support. Supporting structure that holds up or provides a foundation. The statue stood on a marble support. Support materially or financially. He does not support his natural children. The activity of providing for or maintaining by supplying with money or necessities. His support kept the family together. An endorsement made in a passport that allows the bearer to enter the country issuing it. Approve officially. The list of speakers must be visited. Provide a passport with a visa.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.